Okay, you guys, I'm back with another video. So, let me tell you guys from now, you guys may get several versions of this video, honey, because I don't know what the heck is going on with Cardi B. But when I tell you guys something, what do you guys do? Some of y'all stay doubting me. For what reason? No reason. I said, I don't know where Barney gets the time to see everything on the internet, but I think it's her little minions because ain't no way she has the time. Do you know how they say some people are so poor? All they have is money. Bob Marley said that, by the way. And Barnaby is like the literal blueprint to that. She's so poor, all she has is money. There's no spirituality there. Barnaby is on the internet literally like if the man is not locking down with her, if the man is not allowing her to suffocate him, she is gonna come on the internet and she's gonna crash the heck out. Because now she's crashing out because Doja Cat gave Beia the thumbs up, gave Beia kudos, and the thing is that Barney did a song where she spoke about something along the lines of, naming 5 Beia songs. And the thing is this, right? Wendy Williams has told us this before, and we have seen living proof of such. If you have talent, you do not make it in Hollywood. She used Leona Lewis versus Jennifer Lopez. Leona Lewis can hit any note. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So it's not even as though you can say Leona Lewis is ugly. No, she is pretty. Face guard never declines. J-Lo is pretty too. So both women are pretty, but Leona, she can hit any note. Beautiful voice, beautiful chords, beautiful pipes, as I would say. But who got the career? J-Lo. So if you listen to Beia's music, like for the past couple of months, more Beia's music have been coming in my feed and I'm like, that's Beia? Beia is a classic artist. And you could see where she tried to switch at one point to kind of blend in with the regular girlies. And she doesn't need to do that. She needs to do music you could tell that when Beia is doing music, it is something spiritual for her. Like, that girl is hella talented. She can rap and her flow is so smooth, not forced, not performative. She's really good. And Beia can switch across any genre. She can do funk. She can do anything. And to be honest, I think Beia is growing on a lot of people. I think a lot more people are discovering Beia's body of work. And I think that is what happened to Doja Cat. Because Doja Cat was on her live stream and Doja was talking about a collab that Beia did. And Doja was saying, oh my God, that collab is fire. It is fire, right? And the moment that Doja said, Beia's song is fire, here comes Cardi B with her miserable ass, with her miserable, lopsided ass that looks like 2 baseball, or basketball I should say, that someone put under her skin. Yeah, and then people look at her and say, body is tea, clock it. She doesn't look good. She doesn't. She doesn't. And this is why when someone like a Chloe Bailey, someone like a Rihanna, or someone like myself, when we wear whatever we wear with the hormonal changes that our bodies are going through, body is going through, other people who looks far worse than us will try to give us a hard time because they have grown so accustomed to these Hollywood celebrities and their botch bodies. More than 90% of these girlies are botched. And I haven't seen one BBL that looks good. I haven't seen it. Oh, sorry. Doja. Listen, Doja is the BBL of all BBLs. I'm sorry. I don't like Doja because I think she's dark. I just think that girl is dark. And I have an entire story behind that. There's frequency in the music and you have to actually be careful whose music you listen to. It is true. Now they say Cardi B is coming to Jamaica to perform at some events. And I'm like, oh my God, this girl is coming here to unleash her demons, on the people. But my God, as I was saying, Doja gave Beia, kudos, and because Doja gave Beia kudos, Barnaby is attacking Beia. At one point, if I can find the clips, I'm gonna insert the clips at random for you, or where it's important, right? Different breaks. Sometimes I don't feel like adding them because I feel like they've been on the internet so much, so many people have said it, and I know that sometimes you guys just want to hear what is my take on what is going on, how do I see it, and all of that. So, what was I saying again? So, I listened to Barney's Spaces live, right? And this is how you know. Let me tell you something, guys. I told you guys, once you start seeing Barnaby for who she is, like for who she truly is, you can't unsee it. It's as though you see the programming that she's on and you don't want to unplug from it, but you just cannot unsee it. You can't. Because on Spaces Live, right? Barney says she doesn't listen to Beia song. But then she said something about getting Beia's catalog, and I don't want to tell any lies on her. So if I find the clip, I'm going to insert that specific clip. She said something about I know she said she doesn't listen to Beia song. And I know she said, like, in less than 5 minutes, but she did get the, catalog and was, she had it. She had the catalog or she had the playlist or something of the sort. And she doesn't even need to tell us that she listened to all the girlies. She listens to all the girlies every time. I'm gonna tell you this. Every single hip-hop artist listens to each other. Nicki listens to Cardi B. Cardi B listens to Nicki. Lotto listens to Cardi. Cardi listens to Lotto. If you hear any of them saying that they don't listen to each other, common sense is this: they're lying. Tell me which artist doesn't listen to other artists in their genre to see how they sound. What is working for this artist? What is not working for that artist? I can imagine Nicki listening to Cardi B and taking notes just to laugh at her, because Nicki knows how to spin someone's own words and use it against them. And I've seen it a lot. Nicki is very creative, and Nicki's pen game is fire, So I can tell you Nicki listens to Cardi and Cardi listens to Nicki. So as such, when Cardi's like she doesn't listen to Beia, she's lying. She's a damn liar. They all listen to each other, and that's just common sense. But Cardi B is so miserable. Like, Cardi's level of misery needs to be studied. It needs to be studied because you know what? You know what's funny about all of this is the fact that I told you guys a couple weeks ago that she's gonna come back and she's gonna start attacking Beia. Because, do you guys remember when she did that? I think it was the Essence performance. And she was like, you know, that line that she sang about Beia. And when she, or was it BET? It was either Essence or BET. And she took shots at Beia, right? And no one picked it up. No one trolled Beia. Beia doesn't have the insecurities. But then the following day, she was telling her fans, don't pick on Beia. And I was like, Beia is not insecure. Her self-esteem is not low. Beia always keeps it moving. So you took a shot at Beia on an international stage, but then you want to come tell your fans not to bully the girl? And I said to you guys, that's not what she's doing when she's telling her fans not to bully Beia. You guys remember when I said that to you guys? I said, when she was telling her fans not to bully Beia, that's not what she was doing. She was actually triggering them to bully Beia. But the fan base, they were just not interested. They were not interested. I believe that they have gotten too many FUs from Cardi B, because they dragged her ass just a few days ago. So after she did that diss to Beia just a couple weeks ago, that did not work. Then she was telling her fans, no, don't attack Beia, because she wanted to trigger an attack against Beia. That did not work either. So what is she doing? She's carrying out a full-on attack against Beia at this point. I told you guys that Cardi B loves to have things her way, and when she doesn't, she throws a freaking tantrum. She throws a tantrum. So because her jab at Beia at that performance never worked, she set her fans on Beia like a group of flying monkeys that never worked in her favor. She's now coming out against Beia and she's making up stuff as to, why she's attacking Beia. All because Doja Cat gave Beia the kudos, the thumbs up, the shout out, and Doja Cat is an artist. Have you guys ever seen Doja's performance? Her shows? They are art. It's like Doja Cat is an entire show by herself. You don't get tired of her. Even when the outfit gives salacious, it's not giving salacious. It's giving costume. It's giving the theater. It's giving theater art. It's giving like that girl is in a class of her own. And when I tell you that, Doja is one of the greatest showmen alive. I'm not even exaggerating. Doja Cat is one of the greatest showmen alive. Beyond Beyonce, beyond Michael Jackson. She's one of the greatest showmen alive. And you have to be using this to actually conceptualize what I'm saying. If you're not good at using this, you're not gonna understand what I said, okay? So, I know someone is gonna say, oh, she's not better than Michael Jackson. Because people don't use this properly. People don't listen. They hear what they want to hear. But I'm just saying, Doja Cat is just, her talent, it's impeccable. When you see Doja performs, like, I would if and but about going to a Beyonce show, but I would never if nor but about going to a Doja Cat show. Never. 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 Doja Cat, Kanye West, I would never hesitate, not even for a second, to see those two people in performance, right? But as I was saying, Doja Cat giving Beia the kudos is a trigger to Barney. Barney cannot stay silent. Barney cannot stay quiet. Toxicity is what drives Barney's career because Barney is an influencer. She's not an artist. I said to you guys also that every time Barney has a show coming up, look for the theatrics, look for the madness, look for her to crash out, look for her to be having feud with everyone because that's how she stays in the algorithm. Toxicity, because she has no talent. Okay? She's a performer, but she doesn't have the talent of an artist to actually do her show, go hide out, disappear, enjoy the money with her men and her children. So she has to actively work like a content creator, like an influencer, because she doesn't have the essence of art. What she gives is not art. What she gives is performative. And it's not even the good performative. It's like the little theatrics and that's it, right? So she's speaking beef with Beia because Doja, and don't be surprised, she's not going to go after Doja. Doja falls under the light skin demography. Like, I don't know if you guys understand what's going on in Hollywood, but everyone is in a category. Barney doesn't attack the light skin demography so easy. Beia is in the light skin demography, but she thinks that she can prey on Beia for whatever reason and get away with it. And Beia might just be the one that cancels Cardi B and end her entire career. But Cardi B is miserable. She's miserable. She's not happy. She's not happy until she can actually live under the man she's with skin. If that man ever says to her he needs some space, she would literally want to kill him. Or she would just attack any other female that she thinks the internet will allow her to attack and get away with it. I bet you she is not gonna try that with Doja, but she's gonna come for Beia, and she's saying that Beia is lying because Beia is saying in that song that she got, Beia did a song, and I think Cardi B got the song removed from YouTube. Someone correct me. And Beia is standing 10 toes down. Beia said, I told no lies in that song. You cheated on Offset. And she is right. Beia never told any lie. She did cheat on Offset because the mere fact that Offset was granted a paternity test, she did cheat on Offset. Let the courts show evidence that she did cheat on her husband. So Beia never lied. She never lied. Okay? But anywho, boo-boo. Anywho, if I get around to it, we're gonna put the pieces and the clips together, and we're gonna come back and talk some more because, like, as Bob Marley says, some people are so poor, all they have is money, no spirituality, and that is Barney B. I've never seen another miserable person outside of Barney B with so much money and so many resources available to them. And she's coming to Jamaica. Please keep your demons to yourself when you get to Jamaica. We don't want them here. We don't want them here, honey. There's enough here already that we don't want here, that we're trying to get out of here. Okay? But let me know what you guys think. And we are gonna talk some more, honey, in the comment section. Peace.